The supermarket was quiet, wrapped in the stillness of night. Moonlight streamed through the windows, casting long shadows where our heroes were hiding. Beanboy, the brown bean, Peachy Keen the peach, and Cranberry Connor the cranberry were on a secret mission. "We have to find Josie," Beanboy whispered. "She's our friend now, and she shouldn't be alone in the dark," Peachy Keen added, her voice soft. Connor grinned nervously. "Besides," he muttered, "she owes me some cheese." Quietly, they slipped out of the supermarket and onto the silent street. But their stealth was shattered by a sudden, chilling laugh that echoed through the night. "Mwahaha! At last, my time has come." From the darkness, Zorko the hedgehog appeared, his cape fluttering dramatically behind him, and shuffling in his wake was a strange-looking group, the Lababo Minions. They were tiny, peculiar creatures with floppy ears and feet that seemed determined to trip over each other. "Behold," Zorko declared, "my loyal army." His army, however, seemed less than loyal. They stumbled, tripped, and began chanting complete nonsense. "Conquer the snacks!" one yelled. "Conquer the knacks!" Another shouted. A third looked around, confused. "Conquer! What were we conquering again?" Zorko's face turned red with frustration. No! You're supposed to follow me! I'm the leader!" he shrieked. "Attack!" One Lababu charged fiercely toward Peachy Keen and offered her a half-eaten apple. The others just stared at each other, baffled. Zorko was fuming. "No! You simpletons! Can't you do anything right?" Just then, the largest Lababu, a brute named Gobblesmog, stepped forward. With a low growl, he picked Zorko up and tossed him aside like a piece of trash. "You're too stupid to lead!" Gobblesmog grumbled. "I'll be the boss now!" Suddenly, the Lababis cheered wildly. Under Gobblesmog's command, they seemed more organized, more menacing. Connor!" stammered. They just upgraded from goofy to dangerous. "Zorko wanted control," Peachy Keen observed, "but now he's lost it." Beanboy looked determined. "We need Josie. She know what to do." As if on cue, a figure emerged from the shadows. It was Josie, the grumpy white rat, dragging a hefty piece of cheese behind her. "What's all this racket?" she grumbled. "I was enjoying my midnight snack." "Josie! We were looking for you!" Beanboy cried. "Zorko's minions have gone rogue," Peachy Keen explained. "Gobblesmog's in charge now, and he's way scarier than Zorko ever was," Connor added. Josie twitched her whiskers, completely unimpressed. Figures. Zorko never had real control. Minions like that need discipline or better snacks. From a nearby bush, Zorko pouted. "They betrayed me. I just wanted to be terrifying." Josie smirked. "Well, terrifying isn't working." "Maybe clever will." Gobblesmog let out a mighty roar and stomped forward, his newly disciplined Labibis charging right behind him. Labibis, attack! The minions were still clumsy, but now they charged with surprising force. Our gang braced for impact. Beanboy grabbed a broom from the alley and swung it like a staff, knocking two Labibis off their feet. Connor zipped around in circles, creating a dizzying whirlwind that scattered the minions. Peachy Keen grabbed apples from a nearby crate and hurled them with perfect aim, bonking Labibis on the head. And Josie, quick as a flash, darted between their legs, tripping them up with her tail. Even Zorko, desperate to prove himself, joined the fray. Massive, foul-smelling stink that temporarily blinded the Labu army. The alley became a scene of Labubis tumbled into traffic, tripped over each other, and even started arguing mid- "Wait, are we supposed to fight or snack?" one asked. "Snack first, fight later," another declared. But Gobblesmog was a different story. He was strong. He swatted Beanboy's broom aside, powered through Connor's whirlwind, and stomped menacingly toward Peachy Keen. "He's too strong!" she cried out nervously. "We can't give up!" Beanboy shouted back. That's when Josie took action. She scurried up, Gobblesmog's broad back, squeaking loudly in his ear. "Hey, Big Ears! Ever heard of teamwork?" She then dropped cheese crumbs down his face. A perfect, tasty distraction. Zorko saw his chance. He wrapped his cape around Gobblesmog's legs, shouting, "Villainy can be clumsy and effective." With Gobblesmog tangled and distracted, the whole gang pushed together with all their might, sending the big brute tumbling into a giant crate. The lid slammed shut. Leaderless and confused, the remaining Labubus scattered into the night. Inside the crate, Gobblesmog sulked. "I just wanted to be the boss." Josie, her grumpy expression softening, replied, "Bosses don't get friends. Friends get friends. Maybe try that instead." As the moonlight guided them home, the little group walked together. The gang, Josie, and even a humbled Zorko. "We were brave tonight," Beanboy said proudly. "And clever," added Peachy Keen. "And hungry," Connor chimed in. "Can we get more cheese now?" Josie actually smiled. "Stick with me, kid. I've got plenty." Zorko grinned sheepishly. "Maybe I don't need to be terrifying. Maybe I just need better friends." In the rise and fall of Gobblesmog, our friends discovered that courage and cleverness shine brightest when they're shared. And sometimes, even would-be villains and grumpy rats can find their place among heroes. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure.